My name is Corvin Blackjaw, and I am the new king of Sakaar. Gladiators won't fall in line, not without support of the Quaid boy they love so much. I know your wife is dead, but there's no correct way to go about this, Corvin. And what about the burned hand? Declaring yourself before solidifying alliances can only mean I don't give a damn about witches or gladiators. Marine was murdered because too long Sakaar relied on a Hulk. A Hulk to keep the peace. A Hulk to start wars. Wars that I led. Look here, you old piece of bubblegum. You're not gonna talk about She-Hulk like that when she's looking like... Sorry. I'm too ahead of myself and I'm distracted. We're back at Planet She-Hulk as she's still trying to maintain some sort of peace on Sakaar. The assassins attacking a royal reception. Things are gonna go crazy. You can see Corvin, as the king, I will wield my own sword. Now bring the prisoner. Happen to capture an assassin. Even though the assassin's speaking in a different language, Corvin doesn't care, but all he wants is revenge. Instantly, She-Hulk stops him. She tells him, I don't care if you have a crown or a big fancy metal chair. I believe in due process. I don't doubt that you could take out many of my men in this room, but what about the next? I command an army, She-Hulk. Urchin then tells She-Hulk to rethink this, because what about the collateral damage and so on and so forth. Corvin tells her, you would defeat so many soldiers and risk them just to defend one murderer? Is that justice to you? I wanted to listen to anything else that She-Hulk has to say, because he is the king. He removes the assassin's head. Next day, we end up catching up with She-Hulk as she is taking out trees because she is quite pissed. Then Juno, Harold Kalla's first wife, checks up on her. Juno then asks, the tree, it must have insulted you, or are you simply insulted by Sakaar itself? Lawless planet, rulers acting without process or order, so different from the ways of Earth. How about you make this a fair fight and hit something that can hit you back? She-Hulk replies, I don't want to fight you. Juno is automatically on the offense. Why are you angry, She-Hulk? Sakaar's not your responsibility. Jen replies, I promised Hulk I will watch over things. Whether that means 5 days or 40 days, I will still honor our promise to my cousin, even if I really want to punch his big stupid green face for abandoning me here. Juno explains that her husband understood Sakaar very few can. He understood the people, the wildlife, and the planet itself are all connected as one. If you pull one thread, it could topple the intricate balance of all other things. Even Blackjaw may have blood on his hand, he's not the one pulling the thread. She-Hulk is listening, but she's amazed by the balance and grace of Juno in the middle of combat. Juno explains, Sakaar's out of balance. The burned hand covenant won't follow Corvin. The gladiators have chosen their own leader, and Quaid and the Thousand Eyes. They are getting bolder in their attacks. This makes a connection. Thousand Eyes killed Marin at the wedding. Juno explains that they're a purist and they believe in preserving the old ways of old Sakaar and will use violence to preserve it. But did they kill Marin? Juno feels that she's out of balance and she's definitely not fast as Juno. One thing she knows how to use, and that is brute force, stopping Juno in her track. Picking up Juno, Jindin asks, what you said about the Thousand Eyes? It sounds like you don't believe they're the ones to kill Marin. Juno says, I don't. But then Jin's like, okay, they attacked the wedding though. But Juno explains, and provide the perfect cover for someone else to kill Marin. What are you saying? I'm saying that on Sakaar, you need to watch your back. Then we have seen this blacksmith work on some weaponry with blue markings on his face, and he has a natural gray skin tone. As he's working, talking about what he's using, a hooded figure approaches him. Be one of Hero Cal's former wives, Elara. She has a romance with Quaid. Laura tells Quaid that Corvin Blackjaw has declared himself king. Tells him that she doesn't know if she can handle all this bloodshed, especially since he killed a prisoner after Marin died, that he's holding a ceremony and wants acknowledgement of him being king. Quaid tells her, I will protect you, Laura. Though Laura knows her father wouldn't approve of this, she doesn't want him to try to get her father's approval just to be a king. Quaid tells her, I just want your father's respect. That's not all of it. I also want the support of the people, not just the wealthy elite. No, Laura wants him to herself. She knows Sakaar needs him more than ever. Later on that day, we see Corvin Blackjaw begins his ceremony of acknowledgement of him being the king of Sakaar. People of Sakaar, I'm here to address you as your king and bring prosperity to our land. Swift, painful justice to all who might oppose us. Then someone says, that crown doesn't belong to you, Corvin Blackjaw. You have done nothing to earn the title of king. Sakaar has more to offer than blood. These people, they deserve someone looking out for their needs. Corvin begins to do what he does best, run his mouth. I was leading Sakaar's army while you were still learning to take your first steps. You can either stand down or I'll put you down. Ed tells him, if you're so sure of yourself, then fight me, one-on-one, like a man. Corvin replies, no. Corvin then tells his army, kill him and anyone who stands with him. Right before the battle commences, it tells everyone, you don't have to do this. This is my fight. And someone tells him, and mine. She-Hulk tells him, my blade is with you too. Corvin tells She-Hulk, don't involve yourself in this. She-Hulk remarks, I stand with Quad. Corrects her, it's Quake, but thank you, She-Hulk. Right before the action commences, there's an energy blast on the ground. We see the assassin leader with a robotic giant, looking to cause more violence on Planet Sakaar. Catch you guys in issue 3 of Planet She-Hulk. Take care of yourselves and watch your back.